Welcome to the Make It Work podcast, where we talk about what it is because it is what it is. I am joined today by three people. Two of them you've seen before. One of them you've never seen, at least on my platform. I need an introduction. I need a name. I need an age. And I need a relationship status. Starting all the way to the right.
My name is Marcus. I'm looking at this camera right here. All right. My name is Marcus. I am Mike's little brother.
You did not have to answer that.
I
did not
Mike's
ask
little
that
brother.
question.
Wait, I was going to say, was that part of the, what you said? Okay.
I'm 26 and
Damn.
I am in a relationship.
Oh, that's cute. That's cute. How long you been in a relationship?
Next.
Next, okay. Well, if y'all don't remember, my name is Viv, and I'm here back on the show, featuring on this episode. So I'm excited to be back. I already know that y'all missed me. My relationship status is I'm going to go with single. So nobody better be out here claiming me because nope, single. Sorry.
You're going to be going with single. Why you say it like that?
Because if that is the case, if anybody thinks otherwise, then I don't know, it's just not given, because I'm gonna say single because they not carrying it for me to say that I'm in a relationship or anything else. I'm single, very much single.
I feel like you're speaking about someone specific. So what's going on there? Is he just not committed enough? He's not. Or she, I don't know. It's 2025. I don't know. It's a specific year.
I mean, no.
He's not giving you what you want.
No, I wouldn't say that. But I don't know. I don't really know how to answer. I'm just gonna go with I'm single because I would know if I was in a relationship, and I'm clearly not in a relationship. I mean, like, I'm not gonna make it seem like I'm not entertaining nothing or there's no situation going on, but it's not that important for me to talk about.
Oh, you're not that important, bro.
No, not that.
So,
whatever. Okay, next person.
Who are you?
My name is Deanna. I'm new to the podcast. I'm 29. Well, let me slow my roll because I'm up in my age. I'm 28. Okay. I will be 29.
When this podcast was shot, she was 28.
Yes. And I'm very much single.
Very much.
Very much single.
I love it when people say very much.
Yeah,
like, what does that?
Got X, Y.
Very much.
Yeah, what does that mean?
What do you mean? I'm like, just single.
So now you changed it.
No, like, I'm very much single.
I know you're very well, yeah, but like, why very much? Like, why isn't it like you're not talking to nobody? How many dudes are in your DMs right now? 7, 10?
7 is crazy.
At least 5 for every girl.
5. I don't really post a lot anymore, so there don't be much traction right now. I don't. I just post like workout stuff. So.
Come on.
Oh, that's what
the
they
main
be the most
track.
thirsty about, girl.
No,
like, you can post anything. Like,
I don't get a lot of it'd be like hearts on the stories, but that's
there you go. That's what's one.
But
of
that's
them.
not gonna do nothing for me.
Oh, okay.
That's not gonna get my attention. I'm just like, oh, cool.
So they gotta come hard in that.
Yeah.
Pause.
Yes.
Okay. I'm sorry. But you did say something on social media the other day.
Yeah.
ooh, what you say, girl? What you say?
Anna said, men with a social media is a red flag. Why would you say something like that?
I don't know.
I agree.
It's the ones that like TikTok famous and all that. They the worst ones. I'm telling you.
TikTok famous is crazy.
The ones that be making the money, like, I don't know, they're the worst ones.
What do you mean by TikTok famous?
The ones that use TikTok as their platform to get paid. And they're like known.
I'm a red flag.
I guess so.
Babe.
I mean, I guess not. You're married, right?
I am.
Yeah,
I am.
see? I mean, I guess
Happily.
that's good. I love that for you.
Emphasis
Okay.
on that.
Not many in
Yes,
this world.
emphasis.
Babe, what you think? You think men on a social media are a red flag?
Yeah, a lot of them, majority of them. I mean, There.
What the fuck?
It's
Y'all need to explain
I
yourselves.
need
it's just
some
like an
more.
experience.
Because no,
thing.
like just be honest. Most men, when you go on their page and you look at their following, majority of them following all women. Literally, the whole following just all women. Like you already know what they on there for. They on there fishing. They searching. They being thirsty.
Heavy.
And yeah, it's like that's what they use it for. Social media, Instagram, Facebook, whatever
Threads.
you use. Yeah, that's like today's way, like a dating app, basically.
So be honest with me. If you got on a dude's social media platform, like you went to his profile and he's following a bunch of dudes, what would you think about that?
I don't want him to follow a bunch of dudes, but
Yeah,
all girls is definitely a red flag. That's definitely to me a
All-
red flag.
And
You
you're-
don't gotta follow all girls, but
Right.
like, or I mean, you don't gotta follow all men. It could be a mix, and you can follow like people you look up to. Like let's like if you like podcast people, for instance, this podcast, Make It Work. Gillian Wallow podcast. You could keep up with influencers, people that you know, like you look up to, you like keeping up with their work. It don't gotta be all female. Social media is more than just girls posting their ass out and all that. Like you don't gotta be just
Depends on your algorithm.
following all the thirsty shit.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Well, the
you know.
algorithm be like what they be liking and stuff.
Oh,
Look up.
what they like.
And
So
look
their
up.
activity.
yeah,
on
and
social
yes,
media.
and then you see it, and that's the most embarrassing thing because the iPhones always want to tell on, you know, like. Yes, and it'd be like by, and it'd be the person that you dealing with, and it'd be so
one.
embarrassing. Like, ew, like you just in every bitch likes and comments, like you're a mess.
It's like your man
that's
and
embarrassing.
others like this.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you like you gotta be the
It's
main
like-
one to stand out. Like why?
That's
Why?
funny.
What you like about that?
Yeah,
What you liked about that?
I think what y'all look at though is one thing as a woman and especially a man you're interested in. But Instagram can be an all-purpose app. You know,
Yeah, it is.
It's one of those. As she stated, somebody that's TikTok famous doing it for money. If that's the main reason you're doing it for, then all right, you may follow some women, things like that. But what's really the issue? If you know, especially somebody that has a mix, the men that I see, especially like my boys and stuff, we follow a mixture. Of course, you have some women that look good. That's probably when you started getting on Instagram, you were single, things like that. I'm not going to just unfollow because I'm in a relationship. I'm just not going to pay attention.
No, I don't think
You
you,
know?
should. I mean, I
So-
think that's like an insecurity thing. I
Yeah.
think,
Oh.
I don't think it's a problem in a
Come on.
relationship. No, I'm saying, if you're in a relationship or married, I don't think that it's a problem if y'all are on social media following people. I don't like because clearly y'all got that trust there that y'all should trust each other. Like it shouldn't be that deep. I'm talking about if y'all like single, y'all getting to know each other. I wouldn't want to. I would look at that like a red flag. Like okay, like clearly you a player if you are following all like you like
Player?
to deal with multiple women.
How are we a player? We're single.
No, because you could be. I'm not even just saying the single men. There's men in relationships that still follow multiple women that trying to talk to in your DMs, and I know that because. Like I've experienced that. I'm not
Married
just talking
men
on the
at
married
that,
men,
too.
but there's some respectable men, stand up, men, but then there's not. So
Is social media the cause of that, or is that just the type of man that they are?
It's probably the type of man that they are.
I think a lot of it is just like it got to do with the women too, thirst trap stuff like that. Men just find themselves in these situations. They might slip up, whatever. Like shit happens, but yeah. Definitely, that's what I'm saying. Like, if the trust there, y'all not gonna be so bothered by the social media and who each other following and all that. It's social media. Y'all with each other in real life every day, and y'all know what's up with each other and what's going on.
Sure.
In real time. So like, Instagram is Instagram. Like, there's gonna be females with their ass out, uncovered, whatever. Like, you're gonna see that shit. It's like it is what it is. Just it's just about like the trust level that y'all got with each other. Like, I feel like that's like young bull stuff to be getting mad about Instagram and who y'all following. It is what it is, and especially if you have something like this going on, you have to grow your platform. You gotta have
Right.
people following you, keeping
It's a
like,
business
keeping
account.
up. Yeah, it's a business exchange.
Right.
It is. Use it as a tool. If you ain't using it as a tool, then you're using it the wrong way.
Now, it sounds nice, but social media is kind of sort of like a representative of a man's actual life. So when you mention, all right, a dude following a bunch of girls on Instagram, that does say something. When you mention a dude having all these activities, liking a specific girl's stuff, like you're a man and others like this, that says something. You see a bunch of messages in his DMs. He don't got a business account. That motherfucker shit is personal. Plus, it's public. It's just him in the post. Next thing you know, you find out he's married, but it's just him in all his posts.
Ugh.
That says something.
Yeah.
It's a representation.
Yeah.
It's a mirror of the life that he's trying to live, not necessarily actually living it. Because you could go to Jamaica 1 year, never be back, never go anywhere else, and it's like, oh, all you got is Jamaica pictures up there.
I
Like,
got a
come on,
picture of
bro.
Jamaica on my Instagram.
I got one
bro.
of Jamaica too.
All right. chill.
But that's it.
Yeah.
Just one. Everything else is my family. It's a representation of what I actually
Your
live
values
for.
and what
Yeah.
you know
exactly.
respect in life.
Now, I'm not saying that's exactly what it is. It could be mask, like whatever people say. They have their conspiracies and everything like that. It's not an actual direct correlation, but you could tell a lot by what someone posts and their activity on social media.
Oh, absolutely.
So when you say a man that has social media as a red flag, I mean, it's not that generic, but pay attention to what he does.
Absolutely. I definitely that's the reason why I even said that, just because like a situation that I was in and something that I experienced, I was like, yeah, man, they got social media, red flag.
Right.
But
Majority of them.
Yeah.
I feel you, sis. Listen,
Marcus,
yeah,
you
majority
got a
of
social
them.
media. You are a walking red flag.
I guess according to
Right.
them,
Must
I'm a
be.
You
walking
follow a
red
lot
flag.
of girls on your Instagram.
I don't know what
and
a
you in a
lot
relation-
is.
You know what a lot is.
Great
Like, when
answer.
you go on your
I
feed
would say
and
the
you
same thing.
scrolling, it's majority.
I know,
but
I know
women
a
that
lot
you
of I know
see
a
in-
lot
But
of people.
hold on,
I
Vic.
follow who I
Hold
know.
on, Vic. He did say it already. He said at one point he was single, so maybe he followed a lot of girls and he
No,
just didn't
that's
unfollow
fine.
them.
I'm
So
just
So what-
saying, but you know,
what if
I'm
you're
just
like
asking,
already
like,
in the relationship and your man start following females while you're in
that
the
can be a red
relationship?
flag. I understand
That's
that.
a red
You
flag.
think that's
I
a
tell you
red-
how I operate.
It
is,
depends what the relationship is that you're following her.
Okay.
If it's a business encounter, like something like
Yeah.
I'm saying like this, like okay, like you gotta be transparent. Like yo, I'm gonna be real, babe. I found this pretty girl. I want to bring her on the show. Like she gonna bring us views, which equal money. Like you know, like that's
Yeah.
being real. Like that, I don't think that that's something that's wrong in a relationship. I think that's being real with
I
your
don't think it is
partner.
either.
Like
Yeah,
y'all gotta look at things on that angle. Y'all a team. Y'all gotta build together. Like I don't think that that's nothing wrong. I think it's wrong if it's on a sneak tip. Like you don't tell her, and then she watch an episode and be like, "Oh, so you hit the how you know her? Who is she? Like you know you're not letting her in about what's going on.
Yeah.
That's when it's a red flag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Marcus, what were you about to say?
That's how I operate with it. I'm in a relationship. I don't follow anybody new. I don't like girls' pictures. I don't let them get the inclination as if I want to do something with them.
Exactly.
It's nothing. I don't do anything. I like my girls' pictures. I like my friends. So I'm cool with some girls. And I'll like their pictures. They know what it is. And then, of course, the guys. And I'll leave it at that. Everything that I post, like, for example, girls will still post certain types of pictures. They in relationships. I think that's a red flag. I wouldn't say that every girl that has social media is a red flag. But as Mike said, it depends on, you know, what it is you're doing. It's a representation of you. I wouldn't even say men. Is as a human being, it's a representation of you.
Yeah.
And so depending on how you react, I'm not attracted to those type of girls. So I just leave them alone.
Uh-huh. So it
Period.
should be.
What about the talking stage?
What about the talking
Mhm.
stage?
Like,
Oh, that no. You know what? I'm so happy you said that.
Because
That's such.
I
a
feel
good-
like
Oh,
no,
shit.
for real.
like when I was dealing with somebody, like, and I would go on his page and his following, like him following other people kept constantly going up.
Mm.
And it just keeps like you're messing with
You're not stalking the following going on.
Yes.
I know what you mean.
Yes,
It's like, where you gain 2 new followers today? And
You-
we going to
well, no, like him following them, like, okay, so like it keeps going up. Like, what's going on? Like,
You know
are
what
you
that shows?
you following them trying to get their attention now? Like, and you're trying to mess with me? Nah, we not doing that.
Right.
We're not doing that.
I think it's so. If y'all on the talking stage, if it's mutual interest show,
Mhm.
I think it shows his lack of interest.
There you
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Talking
That's
stage is
that's-
bullshit.
That's what that.
anyway.
Yeah. If I'm not that interested in a girl, I'm looking for other ones.
If
If
I'm
you
not
don't want
interested in
fun,
a girl,
I'm
we
not.
just talking.
I mean, no, it's because you probably don't know.
I disagree.
Shit.
I don't
Shit.
know.
If
There's
I'm
some
not
women we
interested,
hit it
yeah,
off.
yeah,
I'm
we
like,
talking.
yeah, she the one. I'm I'ma go
No,
all in.
you know what's funny? I was just thinking about this earlier. I think it's a lot of men too that when they come across a girl, they'll look at her and they'll be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna fuck," and that's it, and then never
For
talk to her
sure.
again.
Yeah.
Then
For
they end
sure.
up falling
Yeah.
in love. Like,
Whoa,
not,
whoa, what you
not-
mean?
no,
What was
yeah,
the
that's
last
where I
one?
was heading with it. Yeah.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Spoke too soon.
No,
Sorry.
for real, like
Hold
no,
on.
because no, there is some girls that they'll look at like that. They may think like, oh, she's just a fuck, but then once they actually experience her vibe and they really like, you know, be around her and stuff like that, like they might actually fall in love on accident and be like, dang, I actually kind of fuck with her. Like she is actually more than just like a fuck or what I thought that she would be. Like I think, yeah, that does happen.
I would say it happens about 1% of the time.
1% is crazy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
diabolical.
Yeah. We kind of know before.
Yeah.
What?
Like I know women do their research on guys, like which is fair. We do as well.
No, I think men do it more.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I don't think so, but like, yeah, we do our research. Like,
Yeah,
it's not like we just walk
I know
into it and
that.
it's like, all right, she tough. I'll be
No,
like,
y'all
all right,
talk
she
more.
tough.
Men talk
you
more
know
than
her?
women. Like that's just.
Yep.
That's,
you,
I agree.
You follow her on the gram? What's she like? What's she
Yeah,
about?
That's true.
Yeah.
I agree.
She fuck your mans? Never mind.
Yep.
Never mind.
I'm gonna knock it down.
Men,
And then
men
that's
straight
it.
to the point. We simple. So it's
Yeah,
it's
I
a
know
few
y'all
things
like
that we
that.
ask and that makes us go, all right, we just gonna fuck or nah.
The only way we would go into it saying, all right, she's just a fuck, and then it would change is if we learn that what we know about her is actually fake.
Yeah.
Exactly. It
Yep.
has to be fake. If I go up to you and I'm like, all right, she's just a fuck. But then I learn it's like, oh, that shit that my boy was telling me that's not true. Nah, I didn't do that. Blah blah blah. Oh shit,
Yeah.
you actually, you might be real. And then I learned some more. It's like, no, those are just rumors that they brought up way back.
No,
I
but-
never did any of that. I'm not even from there. Oh shit, damn. I might actually, yeah, like you real. And then that's it. That's the only way I can actually see
No,
that
but that's what I
happen.
mean. I'm not saying like if you hear
Mhm.
rumors, quote unquote, or whatever from whoever,
Right.
but just like if you really just meet a girl and you looking at her like, all right, I'm just gonna fuck her, but then like you actually end up falling for her because you like her vibe and everything like that, and you see that she actually like down to earth and real. Like
you have to unlearn something about her.
yeah, like even if y'all had that sort of relationship that y'all gonna keep it real, like all right. Even if we just met, like, you know, whatever, we did what we did, but that don't mean that in the future or further down the line, that it can't turn into something, you know, potentially just because on the first night y'all might have fucked or whatever the case is. Like, I don't think that, that invalidates somebody from being a partner just because y'all experience a one night stand, quote unquote, or when y'all just meet. I just think like it's life. Like things happen, and if y'all gonna keep messing around, y'all gonna eventually learn each other and be like, I'm a rock with this person or I'm not. I fuck with this person. I don't. I like what they stand for. I don't. Is she real? She not. Like you're gonna know. Like so.
Yeah, you'll learn it.
That's risky business.
It's risky, but it's life. Like I'm gonna be honest. Like the older you get, more people already gonna be settled and have probably children already with a past partner or whatever the case is. So like you gotta accept those things and like you can't be so picky. I guess like you gotta take what people come with, their baggage and things like that. The older that you get, and
Yeah.
I would say
you
that's
know.
true for women.
no, it is true though. So it's like your
For women.
options gonna, you know, you ain't gonna have so many. Like
Yeah.
the more they like, not saying it like that, but
Do you think it's
know,
true for men too?
No, I kind of don't. I'm gonna be honest, because with men, it's different. It's a different dynamic. Like so, with men, y'all kind of have a little bit more power, even though I don't want to say it like that, but just naturally, like with money and things like that, that y'all are supposed to be more of the provider. I think it's
Responsible, yeah.
easier for y'all to always find a new woman because there's women that's always looking for somebody to save them, and
Okay.
and it might be the younger girls
There
too.
you
So y'all
go.
gonna attack the younger girls and go for
There
them
you
because
go.
they're more naive.
Yeah.
So I think men are always gonna keep a chick by their side or whatever, because if they know they can't do the older ones because we already too experienced, we already know what's going on, we know what's up, we cool.
So that's
Y'all
the
gonna
problem.
go for the young ones
Not the
that's
reason.
naive.
So that's the problem. So that's the reason.
That wouldn't
You
be the
saying
reason.
That's why we
What?
don't go for older girls, because you just talked about how older people have more baggage and everything like that. But then you just switched it and said you don't
No,
go for
I
older
said
girls
for-
because they know what's up.
No,
Like,
they do. I'm saying
Or
that
it's because
men,
you have more
I
baggage.
feel like a lot of men though will go for a younger female though because they're easier to manipulate. I feel like they
Ah.
try to make it seem like the older women are more difficult because we not going for that. Like we're putting our foot down because we just
Have
know
more baggage.
better a little bit more.
What does foot down have to do with baggage though?
it's crazy how in one sentence she says older people have more baggage, and in the next sentence it's like we can manipulate
I'm saying
them.
we don't
Like,
have as many. You said, do men still have
shit,
those
she sat
options?
up.
I
Oh,
said
shit.
yes. I said men. Yes, men. I feel like men, regardless, will always have options because y'all could have the power and control and use that to manipulate women. And there's some women that are that easy to manipulate that they're gonna fall for it, whatever. But
Why does manipulation have to be the word?
Hold on,
Is that-
Marcus. Hold on.
that's the right
Deanna,
word. What?
do you agree with what she's saying?
Yes,
Why?
because
Because what?
like I agree. Like, I feel like most men tend to lean towards the younger women because they are young and dumb. Like, so like.
Were you dumb
I
when you
feel
were
like
young?
women, older women, like we run out of options. The older women run out of
Absolutely.
options because men are not looking at us anymore. They're looking at the younger girls. That is true. I'm gonna be honest. Like
can
if
be
you
true.
already at a certain age, men gonna look at you like, okay, why are you 30 plus still not married or have kids, or
True.
a man didn't try to have a baby?
That is a valid
something.
question.
Question?
Yeah, it's a valid question
Like-
for him to ask that. I mean, it's like, yeah, why are you out here looking good with no kid? Like, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
men will
Yeah.
ask you that though. Like,
Yeah.
but and
Yeah.
it's a pressure. Like, it is a different sort of pressure because it's like, damn, like it might not be because I'm not good enough. Maybe it's just because, I don't know. Maybe like maybe it me. Like, why do it have to be me? Like,
You just haven't found the right one.
yeah, just haven't found the right one. Maybe I'm picky too. Like, no, just
Yeah. Does
Yeah.
does that mean you're too picky?
I
Yeah.
mean, it could.
yeah, because a lot
I
of
think
of
it
women
could.
will stay in a relationship because they desperate because they know they need to be saved and they like, man, this is the last man that's probably gonna wipe me up, so I'm staying. Like I'm out, bye boo. Like I don't need you. I know that the next man gonna find me. Like I'm not that desperate. I'm sorry, honey.
And so you the woman that when the going gets tough, you just leave.
Oh hell yeah, I'll leave. I'm heartless. I'm sorry, not heartless. Like cause I don't want to say I'm heartless, but I've gotten to the point that like with men, I'm so fed up. Like I could put up that wall, like that barrier. Like I'm cool, I'm out. Like
That's not a problem.
It's not gonna hurt me. Like
Viv,
cause I've been through
What's-
too
It's
much.
always going to get tough at some point.
But
Yeah.
what do you consider tough? Like, what's the tough? Tough like what?
I mean, y'all just butt heads on something.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I thought
It's-
I'm sorry. I might have heard you
it's-
wrong. I thought you said,
No,
do you get tough?
No,
when-
no,
when
no,
you
not at all.
I'm about to say, yeah, I'm out. Like I'm heartless.
I think
I'm
everybody
cool.
goes into a relationship. You have your deal breakers, which I think
Yeah.
you speak of before you get into the relationship.
Some people have too
No,
many.
I will try to work
Some
it out
people
with
have too
you
many. Some
for
people have too many.
as much as I can. I'm gonna try to like stay down with you. Obviously, that's the point of a relationship. It ain't always gonna be all good. So I'm gonna stay through the rocky stuff. You know, I'm a down female, so I'm gonna work with you. But it's only so much. Like if I feel like, all right, we really not getting nowhere. We going in circles. This is becoming a toxic cycle. I have to remove myself because I'm already old enough now. I know better. I don't need to be dealing with that nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Like I could do bad on my own. And I will. Like respectfully. Like I'm cool. I got things to lose. I don't need to be crashing out, losing my mental over like the dumb shit. Like you know
Okay.
what I'm saying? I could do bad on my own. I'd rather focus on myself. When I focus on myself, that's when I thrive and do the best. So I not to make it about me, but I'm just but, you know,
It's all about you, Vivi.
but it's true. I feel like women are so powerful and like I don't know, like just like if you are dealing with a lot of men that's toxic and stuff, focus on yourself. That's all I wanted to say because you
I
will
agree
do a
with that.
lot. Like when you
I agree
could
with
just
that.
focus on yourself and remove yourself from
Yeah.
those situations.
I feel like after every situation that I've been with, like after it was done, I elevated even more.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to
After
say. We do.
I cut it off. So
In what sense
You
did
ever
you
seen
elevate?
that post where it was like,
like
when women leave
I
you
just
alone?
felt like my life just got better. Like I
You
don't know.
boss up in
Yeah.
every aspect. You look better. You like make more money. You just like you. That's why I say you seen that post where it's like when women break up with you, like they'll go back to college. They'll do all this. Like you just literally boss their whole life up, and
Yes.
it's true. Like that's what we do.
Yeah, because
Men
you
will-
have to, because no one's providing for you.
No,
To-
we don't need
No,
a man
not
to
that
provide,
nobody
though.
can't. It's
To-
that we are.
No.
It's a
Uh,
choice.
Sounds like you got a boss up.
It's a choice.
You lost your boss.
It's a choice to boss up. It's
You
a
got to get
choice.
one somewhere.
No.
Damn.
Yeah.
No, but what you gonna do though? Boss up, or you gonna
Sit down and cry about it.
cry about it and be hurt?
No,
Like, 'cause-
exactly.
And
You're
then-
not wrong for doing that when you say, yeah, you're not wrong
But
at
it's a
all.
lot of women that will do that. They will stop their whole life over a man, and they'll like become depressed and
lose
have no
themselves.
motion and just literally
True.
evaporate as a person, as a woman because of man, and that's not okay.
Bumping that shit. Time is it?
So
God damn.
They'll do that at 2 a.m., man. It's ridiculous.
Bloody drunk. Kilmington. Jesus. Sorry. I'm so sorry. What were you saying about not bossing up? Bossing up and doing all
no,
that
I was
stuff?
just saying that a lot of women will use that as an excuse, like being hurt, as to just stay stuck in life and evaporate as a person / woman, whatever. They'll just like stay down, and it's like no matter what, I don't care if a man broke your heart, I don't care what he did to you, cheated on you, lies to you, had a baby on you, whatever. Girl, you better take all that pain and put that in your hustle and boss up. Like you don't never stay down and let no man see you like that. Like you'll never stay where a man left you at. Never.
No.
Don't never let no man leave you dry, and that's rule number 1, and I don't care, and I stand on that.
Oh,
For
man.
all my young girls, like
Keep going. Go ahead.
Okay, no, that's it. That's it.
I mean, I'm with the message. I'm with the message.
Yes.
I agree. I mean, you gotta
Period.
boss
okay,
up.
that was that.
All right. So you out here bossing up. That's what's going on.
Yes, absolutely. Every
That's what
single
we
day.
doing.
Getting with men that don't have social media.
Mm-hmm. Yup.
Yeah. Pretty
Because
much.
they want attention. You seeking attention, right?
That's what social media is about. Seeking
yes.
attention.
It is, but this
It gotta be the right attention.
Yeah.
Like
It's
it's
right or wrong.
levels. It's levels.
There's levels to it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Levels.
Okay. All right. There's levels to all types of attention. But the best attention is the attention from your partner. You know, marriage, girlfriends, everything like that. Marcus has a girlfriend.
Okay, Marcus.
When it comes to attention, though, yeah, you like that attention from your partner, but would you let your partner go through your phone
If
just whenever?
yeah, he can have the phone. I don't care.
You think so? He can have the phone when
He can have the phone.
have
That-
the phone.
he
don't
can see
care.
all the dudes in your DMs and who you respond to and who you don't respond to. And
Well, if I have a man, I'm not entertaining nobody.
well, if you don't mind me asking,
Yeah.
what was your longest relationship?
Honestly, all right. So this is where it's about to get messy, okay?
I love it.
I've only been in one relationship,
Okay.
okay? It was not with a man.
Ooh,
I was married to a female
Married.
when I was 20 years old.
Mm.
No.
The girl.
This whole thing just whoa. Wait, well, hold on, because this whole
That's a curve. That's a curveball for sure.
this just threw what the fuck?
Yeah. I've never had a man, like a boyfriend.
Okay. Oh, so you said married though.
Yeah,
That's like
I was married to a female.
So have you like been with more girls than men?
Now that I'm 28, I can't even remember my age. Now that I'm 28, no. I didn't date a lot back in high school. I probably dated maybe 2 females in high school. And then after high school, I didn't date nobody. And then it was shortly after, how old was I? I think I was 19 turning 20 is when I was 19 when I met the girl, and then I was 20 when I got married. And then
after a year?
listen, when you deal with a military person,
It all makes sense.
Yes.
now.
Okay.
Okay, so benefits.
I'm following.
Yes.
I'm following,
So-
sis.
it didn't last long. I'll tell you that.
But it started.
It started,
started,
and
honey.
it ended real quick. So
Oh.
that's
Oh man. Married. Wow.
yes.
Did you always like women?
I mean, she said in high school that
She only dated 2 girls.
Right.
So it's like, did you always did you know?
Okay, so like it started in like middle school when I was like, I found myself like having an interest in girls.
And girls.
But I didn't like in middle school, like there was this girl, like she came out and she like it was a group of friends and she came out and she was like that she was gay, and I was like, oh, okay, and then I was like, me too.
That's what's up.
So then we tried the relationship thing, and then I was
Gay for each other.
I was scared for her 'cause I was like, this ain't even normal. Like, is this normal? Like, so like I told her, I was like, yeah, I can't do this. So I was like, nah, there's just something wrong with me. Like this. So then like high school, then I messed with a girl in high school, and then I messed with a different girl.
Got
But
married.
but marriage was in high school. I didn't get married in high school. That's actually crazy. I did
Fresh
get
out.
married at
So when's the first time you got with a man?
what do you wait? What do you mean by got
I
with?
like you just open up so many questions for me. I'm so sorry. Like
No, it's
it-
cool. It's
it
cool.
is
I'm not.
boring.
I don't.
I love this. Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, when's the first time you got with a man? Like had sex?
19.
With a man.
Yeah.
Were you married?
Wait, hold on.
Wait. See, I gotta get my timeline right.
My time zones are
Hold
fucked
on,
up.
Yeah.
hold on.
Hold on.
Rewind,
Yeah, slow
rewind.
down. All right, hold on. Let me think.
Breathe,
Yeah, so
breathe.
I was 19. So after that encounter with him
Mhm.
is then later on is when I met my wife. And
Right.
How-
Ooh, that's still your wife?
no, we're divorced.
Ex-wife.
Ex-wife, my bad, ex-wife. Yeah, so yeah, it was later. It was probably like the summer. So I
Mhm.
turned 19 in
Mhm.
May. So it was probably like that summer.
Got with a man.
Um
Did you not like it?
Actually, no, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't.
Okay. Have you been with a man that you did like?
Yes.
That changed your life, didn't it?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It did though. It did. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I mean, it changed my perspective. Yes,
Of course.
about men.
It made you bisexual.
I'd say now.
Fake. That is a fake word.
No, that's real. I think
Oh,
it's
she-
real.
she
No,
bi-
because she
word.
basically was saying that she was a
I-
lesbian.
She about to say something.
I definitely like nowadays. I probably will never see myself ever with a female ever again, and not just because of that marriage situation. I just,
Because you like dick.
oh my god.
It made you straight.
So I just,
It set her straight. It did. What?
yeah. So I probably didn't come across another dude till I was like 21, 22.
This is all in like a small time frame.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like it.
Yo,
I was,
It's not that bad.
Why are you
It's not-
judging?
It's not that bad of a
That's
time
fine.
frame.
That-
Yeah.
I'm saying this is all small time frame. But so since 21, you've been all dudes.
yeah.
So my thing is from 21 before, were you just confused?
No, I was.
Is what I'm saying.
Well, I don't know. I don't think I was confused. Like I really didn't see, or I think that experience with that dude really messed me up.
Messed
and-
you up or it?
Like messed me up because I didn't like it. It just wasn't
So
it.
you mean the first one?
Yes.
You talking about 19? Yeah.
Yeah.
But then 21 on, it was like, all right, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
Not what I'm supposed. It just opened up a new. I was like, oh, okay. So this is. It don't all feel like that. So okay.
no, baby, it don't. It don't. It's like-
But that's what's up. I mean, yeah, you got on here and you said some real shit. That's what's up.
I mean, yeah, yeah,
That's what's up. But now you're, what's it called? Strictly Dickly?
sure, yeah.
Sure, it's crazy.
I mean, I wouldn't ever like get with another female ever again.
Interesting.
Like
So she broke your heart.
it wasn't. It's not even like that. It's just I don't know. Like I feel like
Mm.
from 21 up till like maybe a couple years ago, like I was definitely a lost soul. Like I was finding myself throughout them years. Like
Yeah, that's tough.
it was a definitely a very long and tough healing journey for me.
Mhm.
I made a lot of poor decisions through them years. Woo. But I'm glad to be where I'm at now. I'm glad that I went through what I went through,
Mm-hmm.
experienced it, and now I'm able to be who I am today. So
That's what's up.
Cool, yeah.
What's up, Marcus? When did you transition? I'm allowed to say that. I'm his older brother.
What do you mean by that?
No, but for real, you letting your girl go through your phone?
Depends on the
I
situation.
forgot this. Where we even started.
What if it's just
Depends
wait?
on the
What?
situation.
Wait, why does it depend?
Cause there can be some context behind it. Like I think at just any given time, you asking to just go through my phone. First of all, why? Like, why do you want to go through my phone? I'll let you. At the end of the day, though, I'll let you. Now, if you're searching for something to get you mad, you probably find something. I mean, it's same thing for me though. Like, I personally would not look at my girl's phone. I wouldn't go through it. Now, if I'm just over the shoulder, I'd definitely look at it. But I'm
sneaky motherfucker.
I'm not going to go through your phone. Like, you sleeping and I know your passcode. I'm not going to do that. I think what happens in the dark is going to reveal itself. So I'm not too worried about that. But I mean, if you really want to go through my phone, sure.
Go ahead. You just got nothing to hide, right?
I don't. I live out everything. If you want to ask, you might see something. We'll talk about it.
It means we're not bigger than a conversation.
Yeah,
That's what that means.
It means that you might. It depends. I don't know how you think. I don't know what you think is cool or not. I know that I'm not sitting here seeking other women or anything like that. I'm not cheating. That's what I say. I'm not cheating. At least for what we talked about cheating is.
For your definition of cheating.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
And so if you, like I said, you'll find something maybe that would get you mad.
That's why I live on I live on ignorance is bliss. What you don't know cannot hurt you. So I don't go looking for nothing no more.
Yep.
I was once like that. I was
Yep.
always looking for something under suspicion, whatever. And then guess what? Every time I went looking for something, I found what I was looking for.
Yeah.
You know, fuck around, find out. But
Yep.
it was like, you know what? Listen, ignorance is bliss, honey. What I don't know can't hurt me. And I'm just at a point in my life that I'm so at peace with where I'm at individually, like without a man, like just me, myself, like that I don't care to look for something to sabotage my relationship that I have with the man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is. Like, if I feel like I gotta dig that deep to do that, then you're not the one for me. Like, I feel like we should just respect each other that much and have that sort of a relationship
Trust.
that it don't gotta get to that level where like
Trust.
I'm under suspicion. Why am I under suspicion for? Like,
Right.
I shouldn't be under suspicion to begin with. I shouldn't.
Right.
It should be like we able to be transparent with each other. And if it's something that I'm uncomfortable with, we could be vocal about it, whatever. But it should never get to that point. Like, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I'll say. I've been in a few relationships. There's been a relationship where I'm like, yeah, I gotta check your phone. Like, I felt that because I didn't trust you. Now, me and my girl, I trust her enough to where it's like I'm.
Well,
not,
I think.
I
Well, I
don't
don't
feel
know,
that need.
because I don't think y'all have what we have, which is a woman's intuition. Like, it's
Oh
really
my
no.
God.
Woman's intuition is spot on.
Oh
Women
my
know when they're being
God.
cheated on. Like, with men, it's different.
What's up
That
with you
is
and
a
these?
fact.
What?
Women know a woman's intuition never lies. We can feel that. We know it. Like, so yeah. At that point, once my intuition is telling me yes, I'm gonna go searching. I'm gonna go looking for the answers that
Can
you're
never
lying
be
to
wrong.
me about. But like, if I'm, that's why I say that
Call that
just
hindsight.
keep it real, be transparent. Because if you're not giving me a reason to look, then I won't. But it's like, be transparent, be real, like be honest. You know, even if there is like, if you meet somebody, like I said, you follow her, whatever, talk to me like, yo, babe, I met somebody, but I follow her, because don't leave room for me to have insecurity. You know?
So something that I do believe in, not women's intuition, but I think that book that derives from women being better at social cues than men. They are better than us at noticing a man's like, or a woman's
read the room,
intention.
like,
yeah,
absolutely.
And
just,
energy,
like body language.
energy don't
signal-
lie. Energy don't lie.
Yeah, you call it
can tell
energy,
when things
but
are
yeah.
off.
You do. They do.
Everything is energy.
No, I don't know, Mike, because
No, they
women love to say that, oh, he's just a friend, but men know what's going on.
That's called a lie.
Okay.
That she lied to you. Like, oh
Okay.
yeah, he's just a friend. No. But they can tell. It's like, all right, that girl wants you. Your girl will tell you that better than
Yeah.
you can tell. You'll be like,
Better-
oh shit,
better
I
than
didn't
you.
even
We see
notice. She'll
things
be like,
from
yeah,
a mile away,
yeah, she
like we
wants you.
know.
Yeah, girls are just better at that. Now, what did I want to say next? It was something I wanted to say after that. But you guys mentioned going through phones and everything. Well, I'd actually mentioned that. Going through someone's phone, you don't want to see something that obviously you don't want to see. In past relationships, you've probably gotten nudes texted to your phone. Nudes. Yeah. You know, maybe like, I mean, dick pics, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what the hell that works.
First of all, I don't even have to be in a relationship for a man to send me a dick picture. Just on Instagram, I got DMs full of them. Like men are disgusting. They're fucking pigs.
You have DMs full of dicks.
Yes, I do. Because men are pigs and they're fucking nasty as shit. And that's what they do. They send you shit. And I'm not saying that because honestly, I'm at a point I don't even open shit. Like I don't even look at my
You don't
DMs.
open the dicks?
I don't open the dicks. But in the past, the little vanish mode, yep.
Yeah. They in the vanishable,
That's
vanishable
wild.
dick.
That's wild.
Temporary dick.
Vanishable.
Like that's what
Hey,
that's what they over here
Not
saying.
be
way.
a little too comfortable.
Okay.
Send
Okay.
it
Yeah.
up.
Okay.
Yeah.
But what if you're in a relationship and you went through your man's phone and you saw that he had nudes of his ex?
That's a
Like,
problem.
Nudes of his ex that he still had them saved. Yeah,
Yeah, they just say he don't get no new ones. It was just from 2
like
years
old
ago.
that he had them saved.
Yeah.
I mean, as a woman, yeah, I would feel a type of way because I would feel like you still holding on to something, holding on to these pictures, so that gotta go. Like, you should have been got rid of them. The fact you holding on to them, I don't know.
You think that's some
why.
love shit, or is that just like need something for later on?
But why?
For later on? I don't know. Absolutely not. I don't
later
think
on?
you need it at all.
What do you
Yeah,
mean
what is
Just,
later on?
Just a few
What are you saying?
activities that people do in their free time.
But why?
While in a
why do you need
relationship?
her pictures for that?
Variety.
But why? When you got a girl?
Variety. You only got one girl. Like,
No,
Maybe I
just
want
think that
something
that's
new.
So weird. I think it's also weird when men watch porn and they're in a relationship.
Why is
Like
that
when
weird?
I was,
why is that weird?
Because especially if she's home, like, and she's there, like, what the fuck are you watching porn?
I understand
for?
the activity while someone's around, but let me tell you something that's
You
just a
could-
straight
no.
fact. Hold on, Viv.
You-
Hold
you
on.
could
Hold on.
masturbate.
Let me tell you something that is a
But
straight.
if I'm home and you doing that, that is weird as fuck.
Vivian.
Like-
Vivian. I agree with you. The activity itself, while you're right there, is weird.
Yeah.
But men like variety.
Yeah,
That is
but
a
okay.
fact.
And I get that, but I'm talking about if I'm next to you, I think that's weird as
I
fuck.
said the activity. What? So you're at work. There you go. Now what?
Yeah,
Is
but
it no longer weird?
I wasn't talking about if I'm at work.
I am.
Yeah, you are, but I wasn't. But if I am at work and you doing it, fine.
Oh, okay.
Because
So
I
it's
rather
cool.
that. I rather that than you go fucking.
So
to somebody
men
else.
watching porn while you're at work is
That's
fine.
fine. That's perfectly
yeah.
fine. Or honestly, instead of that, well, like I
That's
Yeah,
weird. Doing it next
that's
to you
wild.
is weird as shit. But
That's
like,
gotta be
alright,
some type of
but
fetish going on,
exactly.
like,
but
yeah.
while you're at work, it's not weird no more, right? It's cool. It's normal.
It's not weird.
Okay.
If
think
I'm
it's
at
still
work,
weird?
if I'm at work, it's
I
not
mean,
weird.
no,
But if
if-
I'm
if
home,
you're-
You don't
it's
know.
fucking
It's
It's
But
weird
it's
if
out
you're
of
doing
sight.
that to your ex's picture.
Yeah,
And I'm
like-
at work. You shouldn't be doing that to her picture
There's
at all.
sentimental value in your ex's.
Yeah, okay.
But yeah, what if though? What if?
What if what?
There's sentimental value in your ex's pictures. It's someone that you know. Why do you think OnlyFans is so much bigger than
That's
porn? It's
too-
because it's someone that you directly have contact with. It's someone that you possibly know. Oh, that girl from high school started an OnlyFans. I'm gonna subscribe to her because I know her personally. That's why OnlyFans gets so much money.
I don't understand that, but I know what you're saying is like relatively true, but I just don't understand that part.
You don't understand what?
I don't understand especially while in a relationship, keeping the ex nudes and then, subscribing to OnlyFans, girl that I just think I think it's something deeper going on there.
Yeah.
To where
You got
as
an issue.
as they should. Like my girl should definitely have a problem with that. I would have a problem with that. 100%.
So what if you seen like your girls or
She's getting treated.
okay then? So
100%.
what's the difference?
She's a woman.
No, I'm saying what's the difference from if she had it than with if you had it?
I literally just told you. She's a woman.
No, there's no difference.
There's a difference
It's the
between men
same
and women.
thing. Yeah, there's a
I
yes,
think-
but it's
Okay.
still the same thing.
I think it is a little bit of a difference, but I think there's a little bit of a difference. But I think that I'm cool. This is what I'm okay with. Because I understand it may get quote unquote boring dealing with one person. You got to keep it fun. You got to keep it exciting, whatever. So I don't mind going to the strip club. Like, let's have fun together. Like, don't exclude me. Excluding me is the problem.
What
Like,
if he wants to fuck another girl?
Huh?
What if he wants to fuck another girl?
A threesome? Fine. Let's talk about it. But you know what? I always say that I will only have a threesome because I'm crazy as shit. I don't think I have a I will punch the fuck out of you if I think that you
Yeah.
enjoying that shit more than what you should be, bitch. Don't play
Yeah,
with me. But like, if I really wanted to please my man like that and give him an experience for his birthday, something like that, all right, fine, I will do it. out the country with a woman I'd never run into again. That's something I do. Like, for real. But, like, if we doing it, like, a bitch from down the way that I'm going to run into again, and now I got to have flashbacks of you with my man, yeah, it's up. No. But if it's a bitch I'm never going to see again, and she an exotic foreign John from out the country, fine, let's have fun. You know, it's your birthday, it's one night, like, whatever.
That's valid.
Yeah. I could do that.
I
I could get with that. Because I'm never going to see you again, girl. If I see you again, it's up. But I ain't never going to see you again. So it's cool.
That's valid.
Like,
I ain't mad at that.
Yeah.
So date Viv on your birthday. So unfortunately,
we locked in, like, and yeah,
that's what's up. That's what's up. Unfortunately, it has been an hour. We do have to end the episode here. Yeah. I thought we had 5 minutes, like 5 minutes ago. 9:56, so 4 minutes. I was about to say, did anyone have anything else on the going through someone's phone or?
Oh, I ain't going through nobody else's phone no more ever in life. That's all I got to say on that.
Keeping nudes.
You
of
ain't
that.
say your
I
piece.
will never go
My
through
piece.
no man phone.
You should
I learned my
delete all
lesson.
the nudes you've ever gotten from anyone in the past.
Yeah, 100%.
Period.
I literally have nothing
Yeah.
in my phone from anyone in the past.
100%.
Thank you for coming to the episode.
Oh, it just got spicy.
Where can I find you guys? Plug your stuff. Where can I find you on social media? Which is a red flag.
What's a
with you?
red flag?
Just where can I find you on social media?
On like what social media? Like Instagram?
Plug your stuff.
Okay, so yes, mine is Dupreyviv, DUPREYVIV. I'm only on Instagram. I'm not on anything else. So yeah,
Whack.
Dupreyviv on Instagram.
You can find me on Instagram as well. Deanna is pretty much my Instagram is DEE_ANN_AHH.
Mm-hmm. Sweetness.
I have social media, but nobody really needs to get with me. Go through Mike. Built for this.
Oh,
Make It Work podcast.
okay. Make
Love
it work
that for you.
podcast.
He capping. He be on his social media all the time.
Yes.
I'll catch y'all.